Good day everyone, I'm Quesar and today is good day to play some video games. Today we're gonna continue our adventure with Between Horizons. So let's warp in. So we are on the last stretch. And I have no idea what to do. But nevertheless, we will probably end the game today. One way or the other. Probably the other. So I cannot question navigators about their badge. So what's the point of that evidence? My father was talking to someone about the Project Sparrow that my mother told him. Maybe I could ask someone about that. Or I could ask someone about Michiu. He was working with someone. What do you know about Michiu? Don't know how this concerns me, Chief. Surprise, surprise. Nothing to say. There's been a renovation here. Of course, there is no one to be found. Chichi, you know something. No. Chichi. You want fertilizer? Okay, last time before the end game. Ava, you know something. Nothing. I am not able to figure this out. I would like to open maintenance room, check what's in there. I want to check navigators, which one of them lost the badge. I cannot ask them that question. Now I can't even enter the museum. I'm running out of ideas. Yeah, the repair is going strong. Hey Chief, everything alright? Not much is alright lately. What do you mean? I mean, have you heard from the captain? Heard what? Anything, really? We're feeling a little out of the loop down here. We have been hard at work trying to get everything back up and running, but we don't really know what happened and why. The truth is, we're still figuring everything out ourselves. As soon as we know everything, the captain will make a statement. But you must know something already. Why don't you share that? I don't know. It's not up to me. I'm just saying, I think the guys down here are getting a little impatient. Don't know anything about secret server? Okay. What? I can't tell him about Otis? I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say about that. What do you know about Michiu? Nothing. Nothing. Not helping. Chief, down here again? Didn't know you joined the ranks of us engineers. You know, I've always been interested in engineering. And yet you were born the daughter of the chief. Must be tough. It is, honestly. You seem to have such a nice camaraderie going down here. You know what they say, it's lonely at the top. Really? Never heard that before. You wanna know about Otis? I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. Still locked. I will find myself secret server. A little scan here. A little scan there. And we will find it. We already talked about this. What can you tell me about Michiu? Nothing. Nothing to say. Nothing to say about Batch. Show me yours. Didn't you lost one? Maybe about Curtis? No. Maintenance room is locked, of course. Public area closed. Wall compartment. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. What's going on up there, Chief? Well, only engineers are talkative. I heard people are gathering in the residential area. Yeah, I guess they're discussing the situation. Must be nice to have the time. I can't leave this place for a minute with the amounts of debris coming in. I can barely keep up the machines from overheating. If someone can, it's you. Appreciate the hard work. Thanks, Chief. Oh, No, that light shouldn't be flashing. Huh? Sorry, I don't know. Aside from just a small talk, nothing improved. Didn't bring me closer to investigation. Locked. Anyone here would like to talk? Where is the reproductionist? Nothing to say, Destina. Nothing to say, yeah. Well, back at the command center. No one here? And who's flowering the plants? Nothing. Yeah, we talked about this. Meet you? No. My father? No. My mother? No. Okay, we ran out of option. Okay, I think we're just gonna guess who is the hacker. No one here. Can't talk to anyone, can't do anything. We're out of option. If we're gonna believe Orland, the hacker is male, so we can exclude Neoli. So I assume we can exclude Orland. So that would leave Joseph and Eric. Joseph knows a thing or two about Otis. But he is good. Eric, on the other hand, has a sick child. And he would benefit if we would be able to land on some solid planet faster. So he has a motive. Michu is dead. He was actively didn't want to be on the ship. From navigators, I would probably choose Eric. If I would like the road of least resistance, I would choose Michu. Because he's already dead, so no harm can be done to him. But if we're gonna choose Eric, and he's really a hacker, we're gonna stop him, we will continue our mission. Do we wanna continue our mission or we want to go to Otis? Try to ask Eric about his son, but he probably is not gonna say anything. But let's give it a shot. Last chance. I have nothing to say about that. Surprise, surprise. Nothing to say. Okay, we're out of leads. So, I think the true hacker was Eric, because he has a sick son. He wants to land on the planet, so his child will be healthy. And Michi was helping him. But because we want to land on Otis, we're gonna say that Michi was the hacker. And we will see what happens, if we're gonna get the bad ending or good ending. We will see. I'm calling Eric is the main hacker. But I wanna see what's gonna happen if we're gonna fly to Otis. Or maybe we're gonna blow up or something. Let's say Michi was the hacker. But he probably wasn't. A lack of data. And we don't have anything else. Oh, we have one more thing. Pin to their server. I didn't locate the server, so I can't even open it. If I would find the server, I would be able to use that pin. But since I didn't find it, I am not able to use that pin. I'm sure the server was in the maintenance room. Well, maybe after that ending, we're gonna do some fast playthrough through the game and we will check different ending. We will see. Okay, let's say it was Michi and see what's gonna happen. Gonna land on the Otis or no? Submit. This is it. I should forward the result to my sergeants and get to the bridge. I am already here. Tyler is waiting for me to report to here. Ella is waiting for me to report to her. No time to lose.
In the final hour before things came to a head, you could cut the tension in the command area with a knife. The crew knew that there was very little time left to save the mission. The population, meanwhile, knew barely anything at all, which understandably upset them. By now, Talia had ordered a partial lockdown of the ship for fear of intervention. It was an unprecedented move, a drastic decision even by her standards. She barely even seemed to trust the crew around her. It was somewhat understandable, but I couldn't help but feel that she had some responsibility for her predicament. She had increasingly avoided direct communication with the general population for a long time, and now she was afraid they would make their voices heard no matter what. She was probably aware of the bitter irony herself.
Captain, I sent the result of my investigation into the hacker to the sergeants. I don't know how long it will take for them to... It won't matter, Chief. What do you mean? Catching the hacker is no longer time sensitive. Navigator Joseph, I was able to regain control over our system. Say what? Joseph, you traitor. I should say you were the... I should put you into the brick. How could you? How could you? You betrayed us. They need to reboot, but I should be able to initiate the course correction in just a few minutes. That's great news. Now, Captain, we have a problem. Some people broke through. I think they're on their way here. They were following me, but I lost them at the elevator when they marched into the brick. What? What are their intentions? I'm not sure. Chaos broke out in the residential area. It happened so quickly. They overpowered some of the enforcers there. I was barely able to get away. I'm sorry, Captain. It's okay, yeah. Ava. What is this? I knew Ava was into this. I think you know what this is, Taylor. Just say the word, Captain. Chief. Stop this madness now! Where did you get those weapons, Ava? From the locker room. Michi was able to get us access. Right before you killed him. He attacked me. It was an accident. Put down your weapons now. You don't even know how to operate them. Oh, we know. Want me to prove it? What do you want? You read the letter, Stella. You know what we want. More democracy? In the long term, yes, but let's start out with something very concrete. We know about Otis B. We demand a vote. Let the people decide where they want to go. Everybody cast their vote long ago when they set foot on this ship. So this is one of those games when nothing matters, my choice don't matter, that would turn out this way no matter what. I was born on this ship. I never voted for anything. Did you, Stella? No, I didn't. That's the fact. I'm sure you would like to have some agency over your own life for once. Ava, come back to me. That was my input. Ava, not like this. Don't be naive, Stella. There is no other way to affect real change. Only brute force. The ethic committee was informed of our concern time and time again, but of course they fell on deaf ears. Maybe not all of us want their parents' job. Maybe not all of us want a child at 35. And maybe not all of us want to die out here. We are done asking nicely. We are holding a vote. I would rather avoid bloodshed, but that's up to you. Those are pretty big words for a little girl. You know, I would like to shoot you specifically either way. Chief, you heard her loud and clear, requesting permission to fire. Bado is typical tyrant enforcer. He likes to be trigger happy. Stop! Permission denied. Ava, lower your weapon. Not a chance. You alone are in control of the situation here, Stella. The executive branch is all yours, for better or for worse. Make the right choice. Tell your people to stand down. Chief, listen to me. This mission is so much bigger than all of us here. Billions of people already cast their vote. They entrusted us with this responsibility, this incredible privilege to serve humanity. It is not up to you or me or even all of us, but together, to abandon it. We're not abandoning anything, we're putting the mission target planet up to a vote. It's simply not up to us. The Codex states clearly that betraying the mission is not a choice anyone is authorized to make. I am able to strip you of your powers immediately if you directly Now it's just up to you. Taylor! You've done it now. Bado, stand down. Everybody stand the fuck down. This was completely unnecessary. Start the vote. I know you want it. You want to. I know you haven't been happy in a long time. This is your first step towards... This is not looking good, Chief. Is this why you have been trying to get close to me? And you too, Lewis? Just to manipulate me when the time is right? You've been manipulated your whole life, but no, not by me or Lewis. I swear I genuinely like you, Stella, and I don't want to shoot you. How is the Captain Aldrich? It looks pretty bad, but she's breathing. Somebody call doctor, yeah, now. Why not Destina? What it's going to be, Stella? We have to hold a vote. Chief, with all due respect, we cannot have any more bloodshed. Yeah, or we're gonna be all dead before we're gonna fly to Altis or Erasmus. Besides, how else do you expect us to go forward? Even if they lay down their weapons, we will continue to be trapped on this ship together. Do you want to turn the residential area into a second brick? She's right, Dad. You have to be fucking kidding me. Bado, you would like to do some violence. It's not your call, Enforcer Bado. Get Dr. Ya for the captain now. Copy that. Let's get this started. We don't have much time. The wording of this broadcast is going to play a huge role in how people vote. This is why I wanted all of us to be here and discuss it together. We have to make it quick. The navigators are standing by. They haven't touched the controls yet, but we have no more than an hour left until the fuel is depleted. People don't even know about Otis yet. I'm still processing it myself, and I have known for weeks now. How did you find out anyway? That's my little secret. I have my ways. That doesn't matter now. I will tell you after all this is over. I agree, it's a lot to take in and base an important decision on. But there's nothing we can do about that. Democracy isn't perfect. We have to trust the people to do the right thing. Because that's never turned out to be a terrible idea. Aren't you a history teacher? We hold a vote and that's final. What do we need to discuss? We're going to need a paragraph about Otis B and the new terraforming technology, as well as one informing everyone about our air agreement. The people need to know that the crew is on board with this course of action and will honor the vote. Fine. How are people going to cast their votes? Some foolproof anonymous system would be the best, but I suggest we use PDA system. How about just piece of paper, since PDA was hacked? We should read and evaluate them together as they come in. Can we use your PDA for that, Stella? No, I have saved my adult content there. Mine? Oh, sure. Is there anything else you want to include in the broadcast? Tell them about Iris. Yeah, we don't have terraforming technology. Terraforming technology is on the other ship. What, if I don't tell them about Iris, we're gonna choose a different planet? And if I tell them about Iris, they gonna choose the other planet, Erasmus? Actually, there is something. I think people should know the full truth to make an informed decision. The truth? About what? I'm working myself up to it. Don't disturb me. How do you think we learned the truth about Otis B? Earth never wanted us to know. There is another ship like ours, the Iris. What? Another generation ship? Not technically, since they're reaching their goal in just one generation. They're about to reach Otis B. Are you saying we would meet other people? Listen. What? Why I'm supposed to advocate for something? I'm just supposed to lay on the facts, that's all, and they supposed to choose. But if I'm supposed to advocate for something, I think it would be better to go to Otis B, regroup with some people, gather more technology, upgrade the ship, and go to further distance then. Assuming that nothing happened with the ship for 130 years is a very, very long shot. It's better to go to a closer planet. Advocate for Otis B. We would meet other people. I know it's a huge argument for Otis B to a lot of people, but I think they deserve to know. Are you serious? This is real? Navigator Joseph will corroborate it. He was there when the message came in. You can ask him once we are in the navigation. Stell, I can't believe you didn't tell me about this. It's very new to me too. Okay, great. Now it's even more to process. Brain cannot process. Let's add it to the paragraph about Otis B. Yeah! Thank you for telling us. I always believe in you, Stella. Navigator Joseph. Engage. We have tallied the votes. We really told everyone about the iris. You really told everyone about the iris. I've been considering it for so long. I thought everybody deserved to know about the possibility of meeting other people. Did it sway their votes? Maybe. They did vote too. Drum rolls. Abandon the mission. We're going to Otis B. Hooray! So I don't correct the course. No, let the ship finish the maneuver. Whoa, that's some fast forward. Captain Ava. And where is the portrait of Taylor? The one in the middle, or she threw that away? Captain Ava? Stella, what can I do for you? We need to talk. Yeah, we do. You murdered her, Ava. Is this the foundation you want for your new democracy? The leader, murderer, assuming power? That sounds more like a system from the Stone Age. Well, name a democracy that didn't emerge from bloodshed. Besides, you know I was voted into the position. There wouldn't have been a vacancy if you hadn't killed her first. That's the point, Stella. Good one. There wouldn't have been a vacancy if you hadn't killed her first. Why did you do it? It wasn't my plan. Whose plan was it? You just shoot her on a whim. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I wanted you in charge in that moment. There was no talking to Taylor. There were other ways. Stun gun? You don't know that. You don't know how much more it would have escalated with her in charge. The moment was crucial, and I couldn't have her get in the way. I didn't mean for her to die. That tends to happen when you shoot someone. How do you know, Stella? You wanted me in charge? You were next in the chain of command in that room. I thought you would be able to view things my way because you're smart and compassionate and young. So, if you're old, then you are no-go? Old people have had a disproportionate say in how society is run on this ship, and probably long before it took off. You're racist toward the old people. Stella wasn't that old. She was more than twice our age and had much less life left to live. Yet she wielded all the power over our future. How it's called? Geriatric racist. That's because with age comes wisdom. By that logic, you want toddler running the ship? Now you're purposely twisting my words. Our generation was born powerless. I know you have been feeling it all your life. Everybody deserves an opportunity to make their own decision. That sounds great in theory, but there have to be compromises. There are 1,300 people here, but the ship can only go in a single direction. Well, considering few of them died, or maybe they keep in constant number. Well, we going forward. Always forward. That's what voting is for. Fair enough. Did you realize that letting people vote on our course would open the floodgates the way it did? Do you mean that people now want to vote on everything? Honestly, it wasn't entirely clear to me. Stella, I'm sorry. I know what she meant to you. I didn't want to put you through something like this again. Ava. Since we're talking, we can tell everything. We forgive him. Curtis killed William. I found out who is responsible for my father's death. It was Curtis. He confessed everything to me a month ago. Curtis! It's a long story. I will tell you eventually. Okay. Wait. Do you think he's dangerous to anyone else? No, he's not a killer. It was an accident. Still, we have to bring him before the ethic committee. They will convey tomorrow. Did you prepare your statement about Michio? Yes. I told them it must have been an accident. Not like you are one to talk. Fair enough. I do know that serious punishments have been taken off the table given the volatility of the whole situation. We will have to wait and see. Anyway, if that's all you wanted to talk about, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Will you marry me? Or it's not that kind of question. What did you vote for? I was hoping for a different kind of question. Really, Ava? Really? What did you vote for? Really? I hope we are more than friends. None of your business. To go to Otis B. I voted for Otis B. Really? Thank you for coming. I'm glad we had this talk. Me too. It was a good start.
When you're all stuck in a place together, how do you judge or punish your fellow captives? And after a period of turmoil and unrest, who even judges whom in the end? The people who happen to come out on top certainly aren't innocent either. the ethics committee struggled with this problem and decided early on that there wouldn't be any severe punishments such as lengthy prison sentences. Of course, pretending that nothing happened wasn't an option either. We had to strike a balance to keep our little society somewhat functional. It took us months to work through all the accusations and evidence. Between certain individuals, some residual animosity can still be felt to this day. Once people had voted against carrying out the mission, a chain reaction of changes unfolded throughout the ship. Everything was suddenly up for debate. Hierarchies, career choices, offspring. The dissidents had essentially won in the court of public opinion and were largely spared prosecution for their actions. Curtis was put on trial for my father's death. The fact that he had tried to attain information through illegal means only ended up playing a very minor role. His case was discussed by far the longest, regarding transgressions that had occurred on that fateful arrival day and in its chaotic aftermath. The ethics committee had decided to be lenient. However, Curtis's crime had been committed weeks prior and couldn't be blamed on a volatile environment. On the other hand, the ethics committee accepted early on that he hadn't intended to kill or even hurt anyone. Due to the extreme recklessness of his actions, he was ultimately barred from ever holding the position of captain. He did not spend any more time in the psych ward or the brig. I was thoroughly questioned about my role in the whole ordeal. Leona was on the ethics committee at the time. She spoke out for me every chance she got. I think she really appreciated that I had sided with her about the painkillers for her pet. My decision to make the iris a matter of public record was not punished in any way. On the contrary, it was generally well received. The main charge against me was the use of excessive force against Michio, resulting in his death. Our final encounter haunts me to this day. I'll never forget the way he collapsed, the endless amounts of blood spilling out onto the floor. I immediately rushed to provide first aid, but as soon as I saw his blank eyes staring back at me, I knew there was nothing I could do. My memory of the following hour or two is still very fuzzy. I know I called Paul and just sat there until he arrived. Someone brought me to my bunk and helped me wash off the blood. Then I fell asleep on my bed for a while. Even though he attacked me first, I fully blame myself for Michio's death. I kept thinking about alternative ways the whole thing could have played out. The ethics committee ultimately ruled that I shot him in self-defense. I didn't receive any formal punishment, which left me with mixed feelings. We still don't know who hacked the ship's navigation and diverted its course to Otis. At this point, I don't think we'll ever solve the mystery unless the perpetrator comes clean one day. Dad died a little over 3 years ago. It's actually arrival day today, but that no longer means anything. Well, except for one thing. We just received another communication from Earth. It's the first one since we came clean about the course change. I don't know yet how they took it, but I assume they're pretty disappointed. The captain forwarded one message to me directly hours ago. It's time I watched it.
Well, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. We investigate ourselves and we find no wrongdoing. Hello, my beautiful daughter. I don't even know where to begin. I hope you are safe and sound out there. I'm not going to lie, a lot of people on Earth are pretty pissed at you. F you too. You expect that nothing for 130 years gonna hit the ship like micro asteroid, micro rock or something? Good luck with that. But you know what? I say good for you. I'm glad the sparrow decided to spread its wing and fly free. Mission Control left you in the dark about your options, which I never supported. I'm proud of you for figuring it out. Nobody here has any idea how you did it. Well, someone from other ship helped us. Probably between Horizon 2 there will be some mystery murder on the planet and we will need to figure it out. Thank you for trying to tell us all those years ago, Mom. I Ever since they said we would re-establish contact with you, I thought about this next part. I was devastated to hear about William's passing. I thought we would have so much time left together. I hope you're holding up okay. I wish I could be there for you. It's hard for me to say much more about. You knew him so much better at this point than I probably ever did. But I do know that the man I remember would want you to come into your own. I don't know how things work on the ship now. That you change course. I just want you to know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. I wish you all the success in the universe. Thank you, Mom. Paul, Stell. Where is Ava? I thought Ava would come to me. Are you in there? No, I'm not here. I'm here, come in. Listen, we're... Oh! Chichi almost slipped out. Yeah, she keeps trying to do that. Do you think I should just let her go? As in let her roam free? Yeah, give her a shot at being an outside pet. I mean, she wouldn't be the only one on the ship. They seem to handle themselves just fine. Let her out here. She was already running free. You were supposed to go with her on some walks, you remember? Let her out. Open the door. Are you sure? Yeah, she clearly wants it. If you say so. Meow. See you soon, Chichi. Listen, Stell. We're about to establish contact with this Iris again. And it's turned out that all the people on the Iris are dead and it's overrun by killer AI. We're getting close now. We can almost talk without any delay. It's time to discuss our next step together. The captain wants you to be there for it. Sound exciting? I'm ready. Lead the way. Alright, let's go. Oh, I almost forgot. Happy arrival day, Stella. Happy arrival day. Between Horizons. Your story. You reach ending number 25780. What? There are so many. The ending ID is generated through an algorithm that does not reflect the actual number of possible endings. Oh, I thought there are so many endings. Note that many additional factors to those listed here determine your story ending. There are countless combinations to explore, even though the main plot points will always largely be the same. Yeah, so it's either probably continue mission or going to Otis. Especially throughout the first two acts. Cases cracked. Out of 10, 7. So I didn't crack 3 cases. Optional encounters discovered, 28. Dissidents apprehended, 3 out of 4. So I didn't catch hacker. Clues collected, 123. Scan triggered, 900. Whoa. Ava was the Zephyr captain in the end. We didn't end up as per, unfortunately. The people of the Zephyr decided to abandon the mission. Chichi returned to her home. Yeah, I found her. You did not find out who hacker hacked the Zephyr navigation. You did not discover the leader of the dissident group. You found the person responsible for William's death. Thank you for playing. We really appreciate your decision to spend your time on the Zephyr. If you enjoyed the journey, please consider leaving a review. Okay, so that's Between the Horizons. Maybe we'll try to run through another session and get different ending. But probably we won't save Chichi next time. Okay. So that's Between Horizon. Interesting 2.5D game. Interesting and challenging. Looking forward to the next game like that. Possibly maybe we're gonna run another session, try to get different ending. Like always, thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time.